Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Everybody standing for the national anthem of the Netherlands. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true...
Tries one from range! It's fallen kindly here! Goal, the Netherlands! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
The Netherlands gain their reward with an early goal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. De Bruyne. Yamal. Yamal has got himself a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? And we have our very first corner. He's there to head it! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. That's Gerrard. Ødegaard. Haaland receives it in a good position here. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Shot could be on. Is there any chance? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Ødegaard, very much the man of the moment. The Netherlands currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Ah, such a clever touch. Ødegaard, forced to go back. Might be danger here. De Bruyne! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now it's De Bruyne. Lovely feet. McGinn.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's De Bruyne. Showing good feet. Now De Bruyne. De Bruyne. De Bruyne crosses. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. De Bruyne. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now it's Adams. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Haaland. And it's made its way to him. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. He'll try from distance. In he goes again. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. De Bruyne with the short one. This looks promising. Great ball, takes a shot! Now, and it's come back out to him. And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And now he has 2. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Gerrard. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold ventures forward. McTominay. That has been slung wide. That's Adams. Nicely spread. Ødegaard. Pass somewhat off target. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Adams. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's got away. Mbappe. Deftly away. So their 4th corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Pacho. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's De Bruyne. Now then, the ball's come loose. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Ødegaard. And a shot! And again!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Plays the return pass. Doak. And the referee says that is that for the first half. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
The Netherlands looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Back on the way then. Medina. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. To Gerrard. And here's Ødegaard. De Bruyne. Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. That's an excellent interception. Not the most convincing of passes. He's had a shot! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Robertson. Doak has it in a wide position. Ødegaard. Medina. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Has to go back here. And how did he not make it 4? They're up to 5 corners now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball.
This match was 60,000.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Mbappe. Medina, looking to play him in, and he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. And he's gone backward here. McGinn. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's had it taken off him. And it's been given away. He's beaten the last man. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now it's Yamal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Played out wide. Now it's Adams. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that was vital. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, this is a great position. McTominay kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Haaland. And a chance! And there's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 21.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Number 19,
McLean, it's a
number
pretty loose
22,
pass.
De Bruyne, number 17, Medina. Coming on the field, number 15, Neymar. Number 11,
He's through here.
Number 8, Eduardo.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's tidy. Camavinga. And here's Haaland. Oh, shooting chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Gerrard. And it's Neymar. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Tierney. Could move up a gear here. Robertson. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. The most accurate pass.
Indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Neymar. And it's Gerrard. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Mbappe. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's a throw. Camavinga. And here's Haaland, played out towards the right wing. That is lovely. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well,
and the shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal, the Netherlands! And there is his 30th goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
The Netherlands gain their reward with an early goal. He's shifting through the gears here. And here is a player who is really happening. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Yamal, and he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. He's through here. Shot, surely! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 5, Erling Haaland.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
The Netherlands have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Ødegaard. And it's Mendes. Mbappe. And here's Haaland. It's a pretty loose pass. That's really well cleared. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nicely weighted ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Opts to play it back. Deftly away. He's had it taken off him. Nuno Mendes. Mendes venturing down the left. That's good play. Camavinga. He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Out of play for a throw. Played back to the goalkeeper, Raya. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
This is a promising build-up. And he's intervened well there. Ødegaard, who does have an assist to his name. And he skips past his man. And it's Ødegaard. Camavinga! Just the wrong side.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
And here's Haaland. He's beaten. He's going for goal. And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has been cut short. He's found a way through. And it's made its way to him. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
The Netherlands clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
The Netherlands sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we are back underway. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. Ødegaard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it again. Vardiol. And Kim Min-jae. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Oh, that's nice. And it's Camavinga. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's quick to return it. Well read, nice interception. Could move up a gear here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The Netherlands in a very solid position, 2 to the good. And he was quick to react.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here! Oh, important interception. Yamal given the lift of his goal. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold is wide and looking to get onto this. Lovely feet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Threads one in, well played right into his path. And that's a simple one for the keeper. De Bruyne. Nuno Mendes looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And that has left him in a heap. De Bruyne. Now it's Yamal. Now it's De Bruyne.
That was lovely, that.
De Bruyne. Yamal. Yamal tries one from range. Oh, he's been caught napping. And one more try. He doesn't look too happy with that.
De Bruyne certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Number 9, number 26, coming on the field, number 11, number 19, number 20. Substitution in progress.
The Netherlands can now introduce the first of their substitutes. The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. Well, that looks a decent ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Strong running down that left flank. It's not an especially good pass, that. Camavinga. And Kim Min-jae. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Spread neatly. Oh, nicely intercepted. Odegaard chooses to go crossfield. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Odegaard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He just cruising. They are cruising. And they are disappearing out of sight. What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
A case now of complete control. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. So that's it. It is all over. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Played out towards the right wing. He has found a way through. That's destined for the flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. Threads one in. That is lovely. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Mendes. Odegaard, he's played it back. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not the most accurate pass. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, he's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Brahim Diaz. He's having a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
The Netherlands have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
De Bruyne. The Netherlands currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Brahim Diaz. De Bruyne. Gerrard. Ødegaard, very much the man of the moment. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Mexico couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. Gerrard. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, what a mistake! Looking for the run. Oh, super ball! And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared away. Mexico are looking to go forward now. Closing in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk. Nuno Mendes.
The Netherlands really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Van Dijk. And it's De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Oh, that's fun to finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing,
And that is indeed the final act. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
The Netherlands producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish! And that is his first! The first, surely, of many, many to come! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Alexander-Arnold. Pacho. Nuno Mendes. And it's Ødegaard. Pacho. Gerrard. Pacho. And Mendes. And it's Ødegaard. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Played back into the centre.
The Netherlands are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
De Bruyne looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Raya claims it, safe hands. Nuno Mendes looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Haaland. And the return pass. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pacho. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ødegaard. Can he get on the end of this? Time and again they are repelled. Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. Corner. Pacho is there, and he can get that clear. And he's being shifted off it. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Ødegaard. And they've got a throw. And he was quick to react. Nuno Mendes. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Alexander-Arnold. Gerrard. Half an hour gone in the second half. Nuno Mendes. He's got away. Lovely feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mendes does well to get it back. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's De Bruyne. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, such a clever touch. Nuno Mendes. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
The Netherlands are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Mbappe. And it's Ødegaard. That's Gerrard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. His interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Haaland. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. The Netherlands, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries, and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's Lopez. Now it's Camavinga. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great defending, strong and determined. Just eases him off the ball. Vermeer. And they're quick to get it back. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
That's going in strongly.
Gerrard. Neymar.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vermeer. And it's Neymar. Now it's Camavinga. Great vision. Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Has to go back here. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vermeer. Spread to the right. Now it's Messi. That's tidy. And it's made its way to him. Gerrard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. No foul, says the referee. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Medina. And it's Neymar. Is there any support? He might not need it. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And there's a searching pass. Mbappe is flagged offside. Tries to play it through. He's got to work. Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he thumps it clear. And he's being shifted off it. And he's very much the player living the here and now. Driving forward, gets a good foot in there. Driving on and making good progress. Pass somewhat off target. And reclaimed it in a trice. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, cracking ball. Big chance! Off the post. Good run, lovely take. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we